The province's controversial book ban, announced just a few months ago, has been put on hold. The pause comes as some teachers prepared for the first day of school by emptying out or covering up bookshelves to comply with the order. And it is all happening as a potential lockout or teacher strike looms over classrooms. Tyson Fedor reports.
It was the first day back in class for Calgary students, a new school year mired in controversy.
We were hoping that the school boards would be able to identify those on their own and work with us to try to make sure that pornographic images are not being shown to young children. Clearly, we have to be a bit more directive on that.
The province's ban of books with sexual content in school libraries was paused. It was to come into effect October 1st, but schools and teachers were already busy removing books and covering up their libraries to comply with the government order. Critics say this pause is proof of wasted time and resources.
Premier, you asked if the school boards needed you to hold their hand and teach them how to do their job. Anytime, Premier, Albertans are happy to hold your hand and teach you how to be the Premier.
Author Margaret Atwood slammed the province once The Handmaid's Tale appeared on Edmonton Public Schools' banned list. Now the province's education ministry says classic literary works will remain, while books with what it considers graphic pornographic images will not.
We're pretty responsible with what our children consume inside and outside the school.
I'm definitely in favor of teaching our kids about the world as it is right now.
This comes as teachers and the government are at odds over a new contract.
Class size and complexity of our students are not being met. We are the least funded school jurisdiction in terms of spending that boards have on students in all of Canada and have been for years.
Last week, talks broke down, leaving some parents on edge.
I hope they can resolve things. We were watching for it over the weekend, and it doesn't sound like anything was really improving, so I honestly didn't think we're coming back to school today.
We're trying to balance the schedule.
Teachers have until October 7th to strike with 72 hours notice. The province says a lockout would only be used as a reactionary response that also requires 3 days notice.
Honestly, it's always in the back of our mind, but we proceed as if it is a normal first day of school. We just keep going forward until we're told otherwise.
One city councillor wants the city to open the doors to recreation centres and swimming pools if teachers are off the job.
Allowing the kids to recreate there as opposed to being wandering aimlessly on the street or home alone.
As for students, they hope the uncertainty does not interfere with the excitement of back to school.
I want to meet the new kids and see if they're friendly.
And Tyson joins us from St. Sebastian Elementary in Chaparral. Tyson, the new school year also brings about other policy changes from this government.
Tara, parental permission will now be required for any student who wishes to go by a new name or pronoun in relation to their gender identity. And the legal challenge of that policy, however, was filed in court today by an advocacy group for the LGBTQ community. Now, parents will also need to opt in their children for any sex education on gender identity, human sexuality, or orientation. And athletes who want to play in female-only sports leagues may be asked if they were female at birth. So the province is blocking transgender athletes who are 12 and older from competing in female amateur sports. Tara?
Okay, Tyson, thank you.